Mouz, Mouz, Mouz. Okay?
Here we go. Pistol round is live. Torji, smoke, flash.
Here we fucking go, baby.
Coming out of spawn. P250 passed over to Frozen, and right out of the gate, Mouz is going to line up for an A-hit. It's going to be a bust out of Palace. D-Hut and Madden to defend. ENCE's resources on the other side of the map. It's all on these two.
Let's go, baby. Mouz clan, Mouz clan, Mouz clan.
And it's silence for the moment, but Mouz's utility starts to
Bomb
signal
towards
this
A.
attack into the site.
It's just the best of 3, chat. Please keep that in mind. Yeah? They
The
changed it up. Oh my god, Nigel.
It's 2 kills onto JDC and Dexter.
Bomb dropped on site.
Mouz have lost the bomb. This attack has not gone the way they hoped.
No, this works perfectly, but Frozen can start to recover it with that P250 exertion drop.
Fuck.
Oh, D-Hut, triple kill. Going for a little bit more.
Terrible start.
Pius will take the last. Call him Mr. Impact, because D-Hut is going to win you rounds time and time again. And ENCE gets started on the right foot.
And we see
All in on the
yesterday,
prediction.
some of the most important rounds, when it was right down to the wire. He was fine just diffusing. He was fine getting in the midst of battle. And he's able to deliver consistently. And D-Hut has been one of those players that was doubted when he was initially picked up by this ENCE project, but I think he has proven everybody wrong over the years.
He's one of the distinguished strengths of this team. Obviously, so much attention towards Sun Pius, who comes into this as one of the top-rated players. Nerds as well has been excellent for ENCE. But you look at the supporting cast. You look at guys like D-Hut, Madden, they hold their own.
This chat, bro.
Sun Pius gonna get some attention.
Habib
the Alper looking for bonus money. Plenty of opportunities to build up some cash. Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay.
Exactly what you want. Triple kill. And this one's over quick.
ENCE couldn't ask for a better start with the first 2 coming in, but here comes
Was it ENCE was in every single IEM Dallas Grand Final? How's that even possible?
2 kills so far for Mouz. It is found by that young veteran Frozen.
How?
Gonna see them step
and
up.
they lost every single one.
Playing. We look at ENCE 2 MP9s.
Yeah, 2 MP9s, but they got that all. Sampaio's got rich from that round, so he's ready to go.
A nice storyline would be that they win the last one in CSGO, right?
Sending it towards Connector. Meanwhile, Mouz looking similar to the pistol round. 4 players lining up immediately towards the A bomb site. It's only Madden to defend, the anchor. Nerds would be in support, so would Sampaio. But they'll be blocked off by utility.
This is our full buy. Ends on the bonus round. 2 MP9s.
Just waiting out that Palace smoke.
Orb and 2 M4s.
Frozen sends the Molotov towards Madden. He must draw back. He can no longer hold his position close under the wood. Instead takes default instead. And that smoke goes up to Palace, but look at the creep out for Mouz. They've already got their way through it.
Frozen.
Oh, he's tracked. Madden has no issue. Oh, what a flash with some bias. Madden with a second.
Boys, it's just the best of 3. This may be over in just 2 hours. If it's a 2-0. Enjoy every single round.
The pounce on the flank at the B bomb site a little bit quick, so Snappy gets an easy one, and the round falls apart, all thanks to Madden holding strong in the bomb site. Great supportive flash as well.
We won't have a 4-ammer today.
Good in the early stages. Torji with a minute on his own against
Clueless.
He's walking towards that B-bomb side.
That's a tough fight for Madden to win with the SMG, but the follow-up flashbang from Sampaio is so filthy.
And they have had some sick team play on the CT side ends throughout this tournament. You see Madden yesterday, he's just set up with these flashes. He'll get you that multi-kill. He'll be able to anchor down that side, and we've seen some big moments from him in that decisive game against FaZe.
While he's writing a book, bro. Oh my
god. The B-side of Ancient when all that pressure was on him.
Dear Diary.
As he was a player that had so much doubt coming out of a team that struggled to find an organization.
We're down 0-3.
When he had his stint and no chance and brought through with the FPX times as well. Madden didn't really look like he was going to break through and raise to his full potential, but Snappy collected him. He brought him into the fold, and now we're seeing that pay off.
Did you ever have a diary chat?
I remember as well last night against FaZe, it's just to get in here in that series. Got destroyed by FaZe.
I'm the type of person that says,
right?
let me start a diary. I do it for 2 days, and then I'm too lazy to like
might be one of the
keep
reasons
track.
why Mouz chose to take the veto here. Just kind of having a conversation, seeing some of the weaknesses perhaps, but in the early stages, nothing's worked quite yet.
I'm Mr. Inconsistent.
So Torji has the AK-47, the rest
unless when it comes
back
to streaming. Probably because it's just fun. Oh god, the day when streaming is not fun anymore, chat, what do I do?
Maniac set on the desk.
But that won't ever happen, right? Chat, please never turn unfunny, okay? Always stay as funny as you are right now. AKA is really funny.
It's going to be interesting to see how Exertion handles a grand final environment. The player with the most experience up here in these moments is Frozen, at only 20 years old. Exertion hasn't really been phased by too much throughout his very short career so far on Mouz. And look at this from Frozen. Out towards ramp with the Deagle. He's waiting for a mistake. He's waiting for an overextension, and that's exactly what he'll get. Madden peaks and immediately dead.
This is our force buy.
That's a shot and a half.
Sorry, not force buy. It's just
brain freeze from Madden.
low investment.
Turn.
Just
ENCE
upgrade the pistols.
Middle. They still want to control this part of the map, and they've done a very good job stalling it out as long as possible. Out Nerds is going to
Torji has the single AK.
For Torji's AK-47 still hasn't rung out.
And now it has. Frozen is trying to get
timing.
deeper, but Nerds comes through the top on smoke, and Nerds is dishing out death. Collects 3 souls, and Torji's timing to look away.
3 players on Mouz with 0 kills still.
Yeah, but a great round from Nerds. Not the hardest fight in the world, but that round after the kill from Frozen could have got a little bit sketchy. Nerds handles business. Quad kill for him in this round. Diha had a quad kill of his own in the pistol. And first time out called from Mouz. Both their A executes in the pistol in the first buy round. Did nothing, accomplished nothing.
He looks combobulated.
So Cyclone gonna have a very early conversation about what he's seeing in these opening 4 rounds. Maybe switch things up a little bit moving forward, but getting his boys back in action.
Which team is on the losing stage side? Mouz clan is on the left. Aware.
Means the most to you. And it's the first
if you weren't here when we were checking over the Reddit, every single team so far at the IEM Dallas playoffs that were sitting on the left has lost.
Shot from Frozen, just not enough resources or tools to build upon it for Mouz.
But it's a glimpse. It's a glimpse of what's possible.
Here we go. Timeout comes to a close. Round 5. Scout in the hands
and
of
every
Torji,
team I'm cheering for. Aware.
But full utility for the attacking side and full AK-47s as well.
Scout and Torji
looking to probe and challenge. Now Mouz spreads out a little bit more. It's not a blanket call out of spawn. They want to investigate the map, but Diha is going to get the first kill.
Yeah, Diha double fast, heads into top mid.
Our timings are so unlucky.
And they can just fall back with that now. They can go back behind the cover of the connector smoke. It's on to Mouz to make the play back, to find that answer.
This is a style that made ENCE look so impressive on the 3rd map last night against FaZe. The 5 overtimes on Ancient is the fact that they were willing to get in your face still. No matter what stage of the game it was, they're going to push up, they're going to disrupt, they're going to cause chaos, and they want to take away all your options.
Oh, good. Could have been much worse. He didn't get attacked. 2v4.
Like he was getting a second. A fantastic
Zertion Habibji.
But that's all he'll get. Just that one pick in.
Guys, this
and they
is
are
just
destroyed again here.
This
Mouz.
is our map
they
pick.
Can get nowhere. They tried to commit, but Diha's in the connector. He starts the round at top mid and then gets back. And you talk about this aggression and willing to be free flowing from ENCE. It's that quote from Snappy that I always remember. He given an interview where he said,
"Closing the prediction now.
With the rushes, we rush more. We get more aggressive, and that's the solution. It has been, and we've seen it so many times."
Yeah, that sounds like Snappy. That certainly sounds like his style and what he likes to bring to the table. I mean, for Mouz coming out of a timeout as well, this is a catastrophe. Once again, just no success whatsoever in this tactic.
Bro, nuke second map.
Nothing to be
ENCE
happy
is
about.
so
that they
fucking
can bring
good
forward.
on nuke.
So Frozen's going to spend the rest of this round just chilling. No point in trying to attack into things. There's not even an op to recover. So ENCE get up to 5. Mouz still blanked. A goose egg on the map.
And with young players, you
0 and
really
5.
want to get off that goose egg as quickly as possible. There's
Zertion.
not a lot of money going into this next round either.
Hell yeah.
Oha. Dinosaurier.
That is quite incredible. The dinosaurs have come to watch.
Yeah, really impressive.
Are those real?
Keep going.
And Flom catches strays again.
Oh, gold.
Another time.
Cameraman.
Gold.
Hello.
2 rounds.
Shootout
Makes you feel like this is,
snip.
an early panic. Makes you feel like something's very early gone horribly wrong for Mouz.
Yeah, Cyclone's clearly hearing something. Maybe the comms are a little bit hectic or not good enough at this point, but it's certainly something he needs to address.
How?
A little bit of stage fright, and that is going to be a factor when you think
They need to
about
get a different
playing up
cameraman,
here.
bro.
You get to this point, you have 0 expectations, but suddenly you get to the final. You've had such bad results over the last month, but suddenly you see you're actually at the end, you're at the finish line, and then that starts to hit your mind.
Yeah, sometimes it gets harder at that point when you realize it's actually
got
possible.
AK and
It's
4
actually within your
pistols.
grasp. The pressure returns and comes back. Mouz need to dig themselves out of this hole.
Bomb towards
0
B.
to 5 in a deep angle
Two
for
defenders there.
Sampayas. This is the call out of spawn and execute towards the B bomb site with pistols.
Mouz need to dig themselves out of the hole, but Sampayas is about to dig them a grave. The AWP is waiting for them, and they will eventually round that corner right into the inevitable AWP of Sampayas. He'll drop into the side, calling for help to come on through.
Habibti, one shot.
Happy will be the closest receiver, but it's Sampayas that doesn't even need it.
Chet.
Come to play in the grand final.
What?
And Diha's there to help him. Just Torzy, they get nowhere near the B site. ENCE have come to play in this final, and Mouz have not yet arrived. Of course, not expected to break through completely in that kind of round, but not even a fight. They have to return to the cash, and we have to see them return soon.
That's what Sampayas has done so well for this team, just so sharp, just hitting the nice, easy shots that he should while holding the angle. First one picked off.
They eliminated Astralis and Heroic.
ENCE is looking good. For Mouz, you know, tactically falling apart, nothing's worked, but at the same time, they've got 6 kills combined across all their players. It's not enough in round 6, averaging 1 per round.
Dexter is 0 and 6 right now. He popped off yesterday. What's going on? 0 and 7.
And Mouz again wounded right from the beginning of the round. Torzy will at least fight back. He'll at least throw something into it. But ENCE are in the better position. Superiority.
He's perfect timing on everything.
JDC. He'll just peek down into the underpass and continue to slice them open.
Yeah, but this is open space now for Frozen. At least you're here in this 2-on-3. At least you've got some players down. You're going to force this defense to move and shift, and Frozen can go to work. He's got space. This is the jump, which is a bit awkward.
Oh my god.
But Torzy with the bomb is coming over, and he's got an op of his own.
Re-smoke out towards top connector.
Oh, look at the flank. They've wrapped around. This has taken so long. Snappy's so
This
close.
is
Mouz is going to be so close as well. You might expect one. You won't expect the second.
Crowd, let him know. Shout ramp or something.
To make sure that they can't get through jungle to B, but they commit to that side. They commit to the plant. And here comes.
That's quick.
Torzy digs deep. Considers his next option. But he's got to worry about Nert's hand on the rifle coming out of Palace, ruling from above. He hasn't seen Torzy just yet.
Was it an Overwatch reference?
The boxes, biding his time, waiting for his opponent to come into his crosshair, but now he knows he misses that first shot, and that is the death sentence. Nertz comes over the top, denies any space, and that is 7 rounds in a row for ENCE, unstopped, unfazed.
Of course,
Mouz, they really
if
need to start coming into this.
$3,000 giveaway.
A wonderful clutch, a wonderful late round played from ENCE. A little bit of misdirection, backing away from the fights, giving up the A bomb site, giving up all presence there after these initial kills, and allowing the flanks to do work. For Torzy could never find a way to get aggressive. It was only going to be a matter of time before they located his position. The plant helps, the losing bonus helps, so Mouz have another full buy.
Guys, kuss for all the subscribers, yeah? Thank you, Zavantic,
Can't help but notice how comfortable ENCE look up there on the stage at the moment.
Newbie,
They had a lot of time on it yesterday. Very familiar with the stage at this point.
Usually every time I mention the bet, it gets jinxed and the round gets fucking won.
Right to the top
Mouz
level.
Clan, if 16-0,
I'm sure at
knife
certain points
giveaway.
those players yesterday, you increase the capacity to deal with these. For Mouz, no slouches, removing number 2, world number 2 heroic.
Mouz, you can close the prediction if it's still open. I don't know.
They're going to try and get into this. Exertion's pushed down in towards the bottom of window. And once again, Mouz starts to shift towards A.
These plays haven't worked. These 4-man executes on the A bomb site with Exertion lurking. They have, I mean, obviously yet to make anything work, but these ones have gotten absolutely battered, and now it feels like there's even more defense than normal for ENCE at this bomb site. It's not just Madden, it's Sampayas with the op as well.
Oh, good
bro!
Doesn't matter. Still while blinded, Sampayas connects, and it is Madden inside of the sandwich. Still undetected, and now swings for the fight. Frozen will best him in that duel. And Sampayas, well, too much shown around the corner. Too much
this has to be ours.
And he is spat down through triple.
Yes! Every time! Should have mentioned the bet earlier.
Better round put together, and it's just Snappy running towards CT.
Oh my god.
She turns, and Mouz onto the board.
That's a good round from Mouz, recovering a 4v5 after Sampayas
Plunk.
first. Great scaling onto the
Fuck
bomb site.
Plunk, bro.
And Frozen get the critical kill of taking down Madden in the cubby.
Blink supremacy.
That's what allows Mouz to actually scale and move up and put Sampayas in an impossible situation. Spam down from the angle. And great shooting in open space from Mouz. Took them 8 rounds, but they're on the board.
The Danish Terminator.
Frozen, he'll be starting this round towards
Not today, buddy. He's 0 and 8.
looking for that stealth peak, the peak to come towards him, but it isn't there. The chance hasn't presented itself, so he'll just maintain position.
More mid-control and more aggression from this ENCE defense, and they're not going to give it up. If Mouz want it back, they're going to have to come fight for it. Diha at top mid, Nertz looking towards the underpass.
Chad, we have to play some CS today, bro.
To swing and respond to whatever, and a missed window smoke.
The smoke goes out, and they're going to try and use
I really got the tickles, bro.
There's a T-smoke down there.
I want to play.
Zone design.
This is like how Mouz is playing right now, bro.
And Torchi, that was the shot. That was the opportunity for
I want to show you some real gameplay, smell me?
He doesn't make it stick. And Sampayas
like Sampayas
once again. Devastating effects being shown by the sniper of Sampayas, and
John De Castro, nice.
Drops on down, just a single kill before he's traded out by JDC. And Frozen.
Nice.
Flash. And this is exactly what you need from the young veteran. The kills inside of the site making the difference, and JDC, he slipped the net. He's got through the smoke undetected. And Nertz starts to consider that. Has that happened?
The bomb's down at A ramp, though. This is actually going to take a little bit of time. It's allowing Snappy to shift over. All this extra time spent by Mouz could be a disaster. But it's Frozen again.
Only Nertz in a 1v3.
No way that Nertz will be able to get into position surely to win this with that smoke up, and they know exactly where he is. They'll send those bullets through the smoke, but that is Mouz.
John De Castro, that's how we do it, baby. Auf geht's.
Will confirm it, but it's all Frozen in the sight. 3 kills, massive impact.
As he's done time and time again for this Mouz team, at 20 years old, having to be a veteran. As Mouz has risen through the ranks over the past year. What a stunning triple kill to keep Mouz fighting back. And it's ENCE who have to take their first time out. Money's going to start running low. Money's going to start hurting. The AWP is taken away from Sampayas. That'll have to be
ENCE to start tilting.
He drops it over, so a lot of cash spent. And the first challenge really for ENCE after a 7-0 run. They're finally put on the back foot.
They've carved a foothold out here for Mouz to try and climb their way back up the mountain that ENCE have laid out in front of them.
Let's go.
This round would be them getting over the hump. This is the round where they can actually do it. If they shatter the money from ENCE, all of a sudden you can really close this gap, and Mouz will springboard back into this game, into these grand finals. Window smoke out. No mid-aggression this time from ENCE.
Wow, bro, he's so good today.
Still manages to find one.
Dexter 0-9, first kill, here we go.
First kill of the finals. And he's had some massive performances here in Dallas. And Yanko was saying the last time they played out in Rio, Dexter had a good game. He had one of those standout performances. You got to see some of that from him today. Maybe that'll get him more into this. Sampayas is so dynamic, has been brought over to B.
That's a cool, bold play from Dexter just to kind of challenge and find a 1v1, especially when the AWP rings out towards mid. You're like, all right, I got like 5 seconds maybe where I can find a single player on his own, and he drills Madden.
John De Castro.
We are watching pure art from Sampayas at the start of this game. 13 kills to his name, and that was a chance, but it's not taken.
But even if you miss the shot, it's the impact of having the AWP in multiple positions, and Mouz has got to be questioning. For Dexter, it's got to be so complicated and so difficult to figure out where this AWP is staying when Sampayas gives you all these different looks. Impact just by influence.
Sampayas 6-0 in opening kills. I can't believe it. More than every second round he got an opener.
5 seconds remain in this round. Nertz is gathering info from his short position. He'll watch them creep up the con soon, and Diha is the first player to swing out, and that's all that's needed. Destruction yet again from Diha, and Snappy from under the woods.
John De Castro.
He's got the right idea, but couldn't get his crosshair in the right place at the right time.
All down to timing when the round slows down like that, and Diha, as you mentioned, a little curious about what's happening, and Diha is able to find a double.
Diha Diary.
Had just taken the rise away from window to start their play, Mouz.
And as destroyed. You said, that was the chance for them to break the money of ENCE, right? That was the chance to throw that cash into the bin and really close this gap. With ENCE being able to win that round, that opportunity now becomes much more difficult for Mouz.
Vamos.
No presence in middle for Mouz this time, just the standard utility being sent out, just keeping ENCE honest. But they see nothing as they swing off catwalk. Dexter and Frozen lining up outside the A bomb site. This is potential for a fake.
We're attacking
3
bomb
players,
site B.
including the bomb, over towards B. So Dexter, he needs to get a kill. If he can't sell this with a frag, it's not going to matter.
Let's make Snappy snap.
He's been caught by the fake yesterday. He doesn't want to get it done this time. He is honed in. He is ready.
Oh no.
And Snappy sends the bullets through the smoke. Madden helps elsewhere, and this attack looks weak for Mouz.
Zerschen, timing, yes!
Snappy does get caught. Zerschen hops out of the window, but Snappy relies on the help of Nertz to come back from short. Trusty Nertz. He'll throw the smoke out to keep himself alive.
2v4.
Torzi and Frozen need to dig themselves out of this. Torzi is desperately looking for that kill, but nothing is presenting itself.
He's got the bomb too. He's going to have to make a decision, maybe drop it over to Frozen, but you want someone to keep the high ground. So Torzi looking for a mistake, but look at how good
nice.
Is it not
Torzi has a molly.
So he goes and finds one.
Yeah, he forces his way into that engagement. But it's still a tough road ahead of him.
Use your molly so they can't join.
Bomb not down, and
nice.
Player advantage for ENCE. As soon as they hear that plant, they start to activate. Diha will send himself in from Market, and Sampaius is ready for that swing, ready for the aggression. And Frozen sits behind the truck. The first kill is his with no issue. The missed shot from Sampaius, it's sent on past him. Frozen's looking for a second opportunity, but they could have got anywhere, and they have. Madden, shielded by the cover in the site, moves out to the blind side, and Frozen cannot complete the clutch.
Yeah, nice perfect timing for Madden's route that he walks through the bomb site. No chance. That was always going to be a difficult one, but the plant helps. Another buy can come in for Mouz. They've got the cash, they've got the money to rinse and repeat, but still struggling to find any consistent success on the map. 7-round lead.
Easy for ENCE. Put it upper belt. Put it
so many
upper
players
belt.
You've got to figure out how to stop right now. Diha and Sampaius
Classic.
in their nightmares.
And at 2 different times of the round, Sampaius incredible at the openings. Diha just seems to find all the critical double kills.
Big control. Set up for ENCE again. They got Nertz peeking out from below the connector, and that was the opportunity for Dexter, but he doesn't capitalize, and now the nades go in. Oh, they airstrike him right behind the boxes at top mid, and now Nertz, he had to peer into the underpass. Exertion was hidden away, but he now peeks. He sees
good
timing, and he goes on in. He's not stopping.
Yes, 7 HP still alive.
Countryman, and it lands on Madden.
Yeah, well now it's Diha's time to step up to the plate. This is where he's done some of his best work in this map. Smoke just narrowly misses the chance. Low health. Would have been easy. Sampaius with the op is still perched over at the B bomb site, and he's going to start shifting as well. A gamble coming in from ENCE, an educated guess to stack up towards the A bomb site.
And it's Snappy on A this time. We've seen his B setups be strong.
Oh no, they're all on A.
The default boxes
Sampaius, please miss one time.
Here again, Sampaius doesn't miss those.
Oh, he tagged him.
And he even lands that shot on Torzi, crossing the Tetris. And it will start to pile up for
3v3, 25 seconds.
To stop it before he hits the roof, and he'll drop away. He sends the util out towards
nice, John De Castro.
In the meantime, JDC's moved through that exact position.
Oh, so clueless. This has to be 1-for-1. 15 seconds. John De Castro 1v2.
There's no issue for the side of ENCE. They continue to stomp and dominate on Mouz.
That rotation from Sampaius is absolutely perfect. Yeah, he very really might be. It's looking like it on this stage right now. A triple kill at the end. And a 3-on-4, a good call from ENCE to shift over. They read Mouz the whole way. 3rd timeout called. Cycro knows they just need to get rounds on the board. Desperate for anything. 17 kills on Sampaius, 13 on Diha.
This Mirage T side has not been able to deal with the amount of different looks ENCE have got. It feels like positionless CS at the moment. You know, you're seeing Snappy 1 round anchoring the B side. Suddenly he's anchoring A. Sampaius
How many
is so
kills
hard
does
to track.
Dexter
He's
have now?
everywhere but nowhere at the same time. I don't know if you're Dexter, what
Dexter,
kind of thoughts are going through
if
your
I
mind?
still
How do you
see you
piece
at
this
1
together? How do you even find the solution? You can't. You almost just have to hope that you somehow find the answers yourself, but they haven't really got close to it.
No, and they've used 3 timeouts trying to find it, so we're kind of at the last chance here for Mouz to keep themselves in this first map of the Grand Finals. Pistols, some utility. Exertion runs an aggressive route down middle, around the smokes, trying to create an opening. He's got a MAC-10, and sliding in behind the Molotov, and he's gonna clear Diha out. Easy kill. And he's found some access. This will split the bomb sites. The defense can't really join up and connect together. Snappy and Nertz got everything to do.
Not that bad.
He's been unshaken at times on this B site. And once again, it's the same story. Snappy dishes out 2 kills.
2v3, we need to kill Nerds.
Nice,
Dexter!
He does get overrun. Dexter comes back in. Maybe there's a bit more here for Dexter. Maybe he can show us something. He's in the site. He's got his team already. Torsey. And ENCE are far away from this. Sampai's
Try again.
moving swiftly up on these boosts.
Never mind.
It's going to be a long way off before ENCE do arrive back, but they're just letting Madden come through from the apartments with this MP9. And
it's one of the easiest jumps in CSGO, by the way.
And no one's even looking towards him.
In my personal
preoccupied with this
opinion.
rotation from Sampai's. That is the main play you got to look for. And Sampai's will peek in, but here's Madden. He's back.
Toshi.
Monster with the MP9. Madden, what are you made of? The MP9 at that range, it should not get the kill. But ENCE are untouchable.
Every piece of the ENCE puzzle showing up today.
What?
Spectacular clutch from Madden.
MP9.
And you're right, they didn't care about watching their
From
flight because they were
side to
protected
cat.
from it.
Oh my god. That
I
What?
think the Molotov helped out. I think that's just a clean fight with the MP9.
and yeah, you're going to be
Dexter,
frustrated
do
with
something,
Dexter
I
because
swear
that's
to
one of those
God,
rare
bro.
opportunities
We
to win
got
around
this,
them has
Habibti,
happened.
we got this.
You lose it to an MP9 in the 1 versus 2. Heartbreak for Mouz at the
At least
moment.
Dexter got 3 kills last round, though. Maybe he's waking up now.
Madden is looking to be the first Montenegrin player to lift the IEM trophy.
Exertion.
And this week we have seen a lot of his contribution.
Uncommon miss by some
proud
players.
of his representation here in Dallas. This time Exertion opens up again, but we've seen him get these opening kills and them still turn in ENCE's favor.
There's 3 players in conference.
Dexter?
I imagine we would see some kind of a pounce, but yeah, I think they missed the timing on it. They didn't really look too convincing in terms of swinging wide. So now pressure towards A, but Torshi's caught out in the open. Madden
Nice,
can't
John
make
De
it all the way to
Castro.
the bomb site. Sampaio
Exertion,
for rare miss,
6 HP.
and they must take advantage of it.
3v2.
Smokes left a big gap towards jungle. You still have to worry about that if you're Mouz. You'll commit some resources to have eyes on that. But in the meantime, JDC puts the ball down at default. There's not really anywhere else he can go but play the exact position.
I have a
and
molly.
finds himself in upon the plant. Snappy and Nerds have a Molotov and a flash to attempt this retake. Mouz sink their teeth deep into this one. They cannot let this slide. If they do, this first map of the grand final is pretty much over. And Nerds
Still,
stands on the
11 to
stairway,
3, bro.
blinded and fended off. Mouz will collect third, and Nerds realizes there's not much he can do here. He'll slip back down the connector with the AK in hand, and Mouz break through at
On
least
our
for
map
another.
pick chat.
Breakthrough for a third. It also breaks
ENCE
their
is
money from
correct
ENCE.
on you.
Unfortunately, it comes at the very end of the half where there's not a whole lot of consequences that ENCE is going to have to suffer. Just one round playing with diminished money. Nerds can drop over another rifle, so it'll be decent.
There is a big difference between going down 13-2 in this half and 11-4. If you can get this 4th round out, there is a chance. There's a small
John De
window.
Castro,
There's a
Bruder.
hope. That would be it.
Wir schaffen das, okay? Full focus.
ENCE come into this with a few pieces at play.
Drink ein bisschen
rifles.
Vita-Welt, Bruder.
Play from Nerds. He sends
Kleiner
the AK
Rejuicer
right in.
und auf geht's.
Exertion is starting to get the better of him in these mid-fights.
Exertion.
And start to fall. Diha hasn't seen anybody commit through the connector, but Diha has been the impact player.
Oh, misses the chance here. Now he's known as well. Torji finds another one. Mouz have done good work when they can open up the round and find the early kills and get themselves in open spaces. It just hasn't happened a whole lot throughout this half.
Good
but
shit.
at least here, they can go into the break. They can go into halftime knowing they've stitched a couple together right at the
We
end.
have Sonic's dishwasher on the line. Think about it.
Go through the motions, but ENCE have come to the finals.
We haven't seen it come in place many times recently, but it is on the line.
They might be getting
on the offensive
We
side
need
of
the
things,
pistol.
So don't expect it to slow down. Mouz have quite a job to do, and it all starts here in round 16.
Oh God,
Torji's gonna
odds are
push
so
up towards
against us
top mid,
already.
getting his team an advantage of information.
They're heading
And
towards
Nerds
B.
is walking right into trouble. Somehow wins it.
Gets himself out of that trouble without issue. And now comes the attack towards B. JDC cannot do anything here.
John,
He
John,
cannot
John,
fend
John,
off this attack. They will penetrate the site. But the bomb has gone down, but JDC proves me wrong from short. His 2 fantastic headshots. And that is sublime, but the bomb will be recovered and put down.
Look at what JDC's provided is an opportunity for Torji. A window of opportunity
we didn't
as he
buy
comes
kits.
in on the flank. Nert's not expecting it just yet. Oh, and
nice.
he can't recover this time.
A chance now for Torji to show what he's got in this final. So much criticism around this
Daichi on the 1v3 clutch attempt, 2 left. That's how we do it.
Will not deliver the clutch in this one. He'll not deliver the needed round for
Winnable.
ENCE. And Mouz are given the start in the second half that they require.
A small mistake for Sampayas has huge consequences. A jump, running into a teammate, stalling out.
Got married today. GG, well played.
JDC exactly what he needed for an easy headshot.
Eileen Chichstani.
Can't believe JDC actually makes something
Mr.
of that. He's
Anal.
starting to drop back, it's short, and
Sheesh.
the bomb goes
Everybody
down
getting
first,
married.
and there's a bit of panic.
No.
JDC has stayed composed in these
Okay.
moments. It's not easy in the grand final when you're down so much to be able to sit it short and take those headshots and be
Hard
so
production.
accurate.
Nah, he glazing.
That's lovely. Shout out to the production team, the whole event.
Vamos.
It's been wonderful.
When is it my turn? I'm not gonna get married, buddy.
See putting in all the hours and all the work.
I don't. For me personally, I get it why people marry, but
they have lost their head at the start
know.
of this one.
I feel like I don't have to marry someone to
kills with the turret.
show the love or whatever.
York comes into the grand final.
But for Texas, I guess.
Comes in a big way. ENCE do not have any fight in this one.
Yeah, this round.
Actually, I may
Mouz
marry.
came in with some attitude, a chip on their shoulder after getting battered in the first half. Let's
Frozen.
see if they can build that up into a critical mass. Dia's the last one remaining, and he's got nothing to do. 16 health. This round is going to go the way of Mouz, but it's the way it's happened that makes you a little bit excited for what kind of a defense they can mount and come back here on Mirage.
Those are the kind of rounds that kick off the mentality. You feel a lot more positive right from the get-go here, and confident drop down from Torzi. You love to see that. A bit of flair coming in.
Yeah, that's a superhero drop. Flags with a
with the
triple
Auge.
kill.
And that's frustrating for
Bro,
us
the
because
tape.
you have a lot more expectations
Jesus.
of that Galil purchase than what you got out of that. You didn't even have a chance
They
to
tilt
fight
so
back.
easily.
And it's just Deagles now for ENCE.
Yeah, this should be pretty straightforward. Although Dexter alone at the A bomb site for the moment could be a chance, hiding in dark. Sampayas and Nert's gonna walk up ramp. Torji's back with his AUG at the perfect moment. A clean headshot.
Oh my god, the AUG!
Showing
Actually
off.
getting some good fight.
He's
Yes!
becoming with that turret in his hands. And Snappy spotted at B.
It was a low buy, but still.
Mouz begin to build. But for ENCE, the purchase, it's back again.
And this lead disappears so quickly if Mouz win this next round. Another real swing opportunity for Mouz to find themselves back in the map, back in the game.
And that comes back to the conversation we had of how crucial those later rounds are. The difference between 13-2 and 11-4, you mentioned the word hope.
Important round
Well,
now.
there is now for that for Mouz, especially if they win this one.
Bomb quick
Here
towards A.
comes the A play for ENCE. Utility straight out of spawn, but no commitment.
Guys, kurz
Just
vor the
yet.
subs,
Went
ja.
through Palace.
Mouz tried this
Big
very
time.
same tactic, a three-man bust out of Palace. It didn't work, but let's see if ENCE
Frozen.
can give it a shot. Frozen waiting and biding his time. First kill is his. Oh,
Good damage. Nice.
Dexter's here.
Una más,
to pick
una
up the
más.
pieces.
Well, the bomb is dropped, so they'll have to pick that up
Muy
from
bien.
Palace if they even want a shot at this, but it doesn't even look like they're given that opportunity. ENCE run the play. Snappy is just dismayed because this one does not pan out exactly as he had planned. They
not-
don't even break through at all.
Yeah, there's not enough kills to give him any kind of a seam to exploit, any kind of gap in the defense to shift in.
Snappy,
Oh, no.
here's Torzi running towards him.
Yeah, that's some of the loose play
got
that
nobody
Mouz
on B
has
right now.
come into the second half with, kind of overextending,
Oh, we have
biting
bomb,
them a
never
little
mind.
bit here as Torji's just running around wild.
There's a minute left.
What are we doing? What are we
Two of
doing?
the
What are we
CTs
doing?
Going towards B.
Are we
The ball
hunting?
is currently positioned at Palace.
Again, this is a little bit of misdirection on the defense. It puts a lot of pressure on Dexter to stay alive inside the bomb site, but JDC and Exertion coming around towards Catwalk. If you're ENCE, you're thinking they're going to be protecting the ball.
nice
This might
watching
catch
this.
you
Nice,
off
nice,
guard.
nice, nice, nice.
Oh, there it is, double kill.
We love to see that from John DeCastro. Great shots, because that definitely could have got out of hand. There was a risk involved in rotating those players around short, but it pays off. And that's the round we said they needed. That's the round that opens this game up completely on
No
that
shot.
one. that lead is shrinking, and it will likely continue to do so because ENCE, after losing this and not getting a bomb plant and not getting in a competitive position, don't have all that extra cash. They're not going to have plenty of util around this. You might see the investment.
No way. This is Jesus.
Fuck up, you fucking bitch. Shut.
That's insane! Never mind, I thought it was King Snakes. Oh, jeepers. Those are the worst possible. But that's in the arena, Jesus. Hey, I'm Jesus, and today I will be unboxing cases and IEM Dallas. Bro, and you got a fucking knife. That's crazy. God damn.
We're going to get to see the AWP for Torji coming into this for
wow,
the first
I wonder
time.
how many he opened, bro.
On the CT side, and for the first time we'll see him on the defense with the AWP. Interested to see what kind of performance he is going to be able to deliver.
Gloves, same thing.
There were moments in the group stages where against Astralis and
Bravo case!
Yesterday where
what are all these Elon Musks in the crowd? These are $60 each.
Expected from him, but
Fire Serpent. Steady Fire Serpent.
It
That's
does look
disgusting.
a little questionable, and he does look a little worried and nervous. And in a grand final
another one, bro. Everyone is rich. Good. We can have more tournaments in America. I'm all fine for it. Like after this. If we weapon case! AKK Sun, 661, 661.
Academy League trophies coming into the pro scene, immediately having impact, immediately looking like they were going to be a strong team, and then seemingly hitting a ceiling. If they can break through here in a grand finals, what a wild ride that would be.
Well, some great news. We've got all of these tech issues sorted. There was a little classic FPS bug, and we've got Torji back, and in a big way. He's got the big green in his hands, and we're continuing this grand final, round 20.
I just thrown you there for a loop, Dinko. They've paused it again.
Yep, well, we're gonna do take two. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna build up once more.
Run it back.
More cases? Question mark?
We gotta do the log address command, Jason. Log address add 1. That usually fixes it.
Sure. Well, here we go. This one solved quickly.
It's an interesting conversation around the purses here, friends, because they've decided to give an AK to Madden, but everybody else is just on an upgraded pistol.
Yeah, I mean, they're at the point now where the scoreline has gone a little bit closer. Now they want to have more gun rounds, right? So you have an element of danger with Madden, something that can chip away at economy for Mouz if you get 2 or 3 kills.
Anyone
I mean, we've seen it a number of times in Classic with these low buys, these Tech 9s, so good at creating chaos and taking space.
It's pretty true.
Whoa. Gets hot and heavy for Madden straight away, but I don't know if
Exertion
will be ready for this. Madden's already so deep out to the left corner. Exertion will retreat in time because there was a moment there it looked like he was about to be perished right off the server, but he's put himself back in towards the connector.
Yeah, timing missed. Madden could have had a free kill, but obviously no way for him to know it. Here's the AK sliding
now
up.
he will. Now he's going to go down. Madden seizes that timing. Here's the utility being thrown on out and just jumps on the chance. Madden gets caught, the light in the window gives him away. Frozen had eyes on it, and JDC's aggressive maneuver has not worked. ENCE came to this round with 1 AK.
It's on Frozen, the only B defender.
But now they have much more. They have a chance, they have a dream to win this round, and it is now becoming reality. Mouz can do nothing about this B play. ENCE have broken through.
We lose our first round after building up momentum for 4 rounds in a row after a tech timeout.
Of JDC's
I want the refund.
And it all comes crumbling down. That'll stop the momentum. Finally, the streak is ended.
That is not a coincidence.
6 in a row comes to a stop, a cold stop, as ENCE take a 4-round lead.
Torji will cower away, keeping this AWP in his hands. Not given really the opportunity to deliver with it in this round. And that's what you need when you have that hero AK, when you give it to
second
Madden,
map nuke, chat.
If you're snappy, you
I feel like we haven't seen
him.
nuke at all during the playoffs,
Dirty work you want.
I feel like I'm not tripping.
It
It is fucking time. I love nuke.
He thrives when he's thrown into difficult positions.
Oh, that's cute.
It's been incredible. It's been a great time in Dallas. It's great to be back in North America. And I think you've all proven we need to come back here again and again and again.
This is unreal from Sunpius, blocked off by the Molotov as well, picking up the AK-47. JDC probably wants that peek back.
Aha! He's
losing
itching.
out to the P250. Snappy and Sunpius in middle, a boost up to peer deep down towards connector, sees nothing. Torji's up at the top of A ramp.
They want to try and get him involved. So he searches for the ramp walk, but no one's come his way, and Pius's boost hasn't
Run
delivered the kill he
Boosteroni.
wanted either. So run boost this time, speeded up, flying through the sky, and now he's got eyes on window. And it's passive from Mouz. They let ENCE have this mid-control.
Wants to aggressively peek over the con smokes into the A bomb site. Give his teammates some cover. Frozen is waiting in ladder room. Could be oh so dangerous. It's Snappy with the AK, but
Frozen.
Pius is going to be the one to clear out ladder room. Snappy comes in. That's bomb dropped. What an important
That's a
exchange.
lot of info.
Oh, Madden once again.
Torji with the AWP on A.
Bone-shaking kills
Completely
coming in
isolated.
from Madden, and that opens up connector.
Never
Torji
mind, the bomb
brings
goes
out.
straight into his fucking meat
He
grinder.
starts to shake. He starts to
Torji.
wonder, has he got what it takes to hold this attack?
Show
He knows
us
he's
what you're
getting
made
blocked
of.
in. He knows he's getting cut off by the AWP of Pius as well, so he cannot re-peek.
His comfort zone is shrinking.
Ooh, good
with
boost,
every
good boost.
second that takes on, he
9.
tries to deny the plant. Diha will defend it. JDC
1v2.
once again lines up the double.
He's
but it is
low,
all down to
unconfirmed.
Torji. Months of negative results, a decline in performance, but these are the moments that matter most. And Torji has clawed his way into
Where's the last?
clutch.
Ah,
The
behind!
1v1, but the wraparound.
Crowd, help him,
Torji,
crowd!
He's not reading it.
Help
He's
him!
not looking the right way.
Crowd!
Go to the 10-second stick. Nertz will deny that reality. ENCE push forward again, and Nertz wins the 1v1 on the big stage.
Huge performance and a
CS:GO
well-done
daddy.
wraparound from Nertz, and that might be a dagger. One more buy for Mouz. They have to win this next one. ENCE marching towards victory. That diffuser's never going to come all the way. Timeout taken. This one, the final that Mouz has available to them. They had to burn 3 in the first half just to give themselves a chance. This
Our
opening
last
commence was
timeout.
just too strong.
And that is the last say that Cyclone will have
We invested all of our
of his
money.
own accord, at least.
This round is game deciding.
Now we go into battle again.
Oh my God, that is sick.
They're a little weak on cash, but they've mustered together
Full
a
signed.
strong enough buy. That does mean Frozen is down to the MP9 solo, but everybody else has the weapon of
Wow.
their choice. Some Pius attempts the mid-opener. A tale as old as time for Mirage snipers. Torji arrives late to con. He won't see anybody. Diha up in the apartments. He will now
No
sit
gloves,
comfortably
huh?
in that kitchen and wait for any aggression that JDC has actually thrown into the mix a few times.
Here we go again, sorting
Comes
algorithm.
to a standstill as ENCE prepare the utility from mid. Here comes a response from Mouz.
Give him a minute.
And the fight in the apartments is JDC that erupts out of the silence with the
Never mind,
first
they give
kill,
up.
and ENCE charge up through short. A 3 versus 3, under a minute, and Snappy's through the gap.
John De
JDC
Castro.
seems to be aware. Snappy, is he going to look the right way? He won't, and JDC comes back. An important kill in the final 45 seconds, and has put Mouz in the favorable position. Pius can
Oh, that's a
He
tilter.
had that chance, but it slipped through his fingers, and it is Nertz. And a 1v1 fight.
What is
actually,
Nertz gonna do, bro?
If he gets that kill and now slips into the side, maybe there's a world in which he wins this.
He's got time. He's got plenty of time after the plant. Dexter didn't want to challenge.
Oh,
quick. He's
no,
waiting for
he
Frozen
missed
to come
it.
Over, so 2 points of attack. Excuse me, make it 1. Frozen is going to
Oh
join
my
up with
God.
Dexter on catwalk.
What?
Nertz, the biggest clutch of his young career.
A moment he has dreamed of, to be in a clutch
Not a
scenario in a
single person
grand
has
final.
hit the fucking window jump on
The
cam.
Intel Extreme Master stage, and
We're
they're
at 0
coming
out
in
of
from
3
the
right
same
now.
Side. A million thoughts whirring through his brain, considering all of the different avenues
Dexter.
of approach, and Dexter offers himself up first. In the state of the star, Nertz.
Time, the
looking to
time.
shine the brightest,
Come
and
on.
he does it.
It was a 1v3.
And that is what we remember. Those are the moments that make the big players.
A 1v3 as well. Incredible work from Nertz. Even finding an opening early on in the round. Absolutely magnificent. All 5 kills, an ace for Nertz.
Bro.
And he just shakes his head. He knows it, calm and collected.
Was that a
Betrays
fucking
the
ace?
Experience.
Okay,
And
I'm
a
never doubting him
6-round
again.
lead.
And that has shattered Mouz. That has put them on their last legs. And Pius looks to sweep Dexter's legs from beneath him.
Nice.
But it will be the MP9 that overwhelms Pius, but Dexter surely dies in just a moment. He has no idea that Diha is above him.
That's fine.
A good find, but also you have to say for Dexter, even though he goes down into 1-for-1, that's caused a little bit of mayhem on the map with that kind of a push. Might be difficult for ENCE to read what's coming. Frozen is shifting over. JDC is pushing up, but slowly creeping in. Exertion grabs a headshot. And that might force ENCE back from this hit, but they're running out of options with JDC's flank.
That's a tagger.
The tie
nice team play.
Allows the Deagle to be potent upon the body shot. Diha will try to muster enough strength to get out, and Nert's surely not this time. He's denied, and Mouz shows some life on the weaker weapons.
Good on Mouz to fight back in this. That one could have just crumbled away, but they're still in this. Still a chance to come all the way back.
And ENCE have got to know with the extra pieces of damage they did at the end of that last round that Mouz, even though they win the round, they probably don't have the best economy. So ENCE have made the decision to buy. They've made the decision to throw everything into this. And that does mean they're weak on utility in a few players, and also a MAC-10 and a Galil.
Yeah, you'd think that'd be a weakness, but also, I mean, it lends itself over to Snappy. These are the rounds he loves to call. These are the rounds that have made ENCE so dangerous over the years, these scrappy low buys, and his ability with the MAC-10 to create openings. JDC is going to have to be on top of his game.
Madden, look at this. He's actually
nice
got the chance, but Dexter reacts in time. And ENCE searching for their 15th round, searching for map point. They're
John
trying to break
DeCastro
through
left
the
on B.
apartments.
Rotation
JDC's
comes in.
at the bench. And the
John.
both neutralized by the smoke, but eventually JDC himself is
Nine.
neutralized from the round, and Snappy calls to buy.
Dexter lucky
he
to be
calls
alive.
that quick play into B, and they're map
What?
Unless Torsi and Dexter find a way back.
You got to go for this. You got one kid on Dexter. This was a 3v5.
We have two smokes available.
Control a post plant, and now the first move in the retake.
Torsi.
The smoke is out deep, but it's only favored Diha. Dexter now down, 15 rounds found, and Snappy calls it. He does it his way, and we're heading to the final possible round on this map.
Nah.
This grand final has looked so comfortable for ENCE so far.
You gotta say, Nerds after that clutch as well. 2 huge kills here in this round. This one towards Catwalk, 21 HP, has to hit an immediate headshot. What a way he's delivered at the end stages of Mirage. 6 chances for ENCE to
map
close
point.
this
This
out.
is our map pick, chat.
Brought to the party in this final
We move on to
moment,
nuke.
The breaking point.
ENCE is
Xerxes gonna head
cracked
down in towards
on nuke.
underpass. He's gonna hear a little fumble of the nades, a couple of drop pieces. That's info that he will try and scavenge. But all that information is passed on to the only defender of this B site.
John DeCastro, activate your meat grinder.
JDC solo with a FAMAS.
And last time they got 2 entry kills, and they still won the round. This time it's just the one. No one else is here to support. Xerxen's gonna come in for a quick flank, but Torji's gotta try and hold on. But just a Deagle. What are you supposed to do with that? Bomb gonna be planted, and ENCE once again looking very comfortable.
Now that ENCE have broken through and got the bomb down, Madden's mid-lurk coming in.
It's Jover.
Hung out to dry on map 1. It has been a story of ENCE dominance in
They eliminated Astralis. They eliminated Heroic.
1 map away from completing
to lose like this.
Or picking a trophy up for ENCE. There's a chance heading to map 2.
No shot.
Real soon.
Dexter was the key player in some of the latest games. Where is he today? How does he just fall asleep during the grand finals? The slowest start ever, 0-8, right? 9, man. Dexter, you can do better, and you know it, bro. You know it.